everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm going to show you the team that I use to get my top score for the Nightmare version Matron of Sin. Alright, so this starts with a shout out to Rites Gaming. He had a video that was like, 1 minute run. And I watched it a couple times. I tried to do the same strategy as him, and I just couldn't quite do it. I'm thinking that, my heroes used are almost the same, but I used A5 Dracula, and he used Jiushi. I have an A1 Jiushi. Maybe I just have the wrong set on him. Maybe I should have played around with my gear. Maybe, my artifact is not fully maxed, and I actually regret that I put some essence into it to almost get it there. And then I was like, what am I doing? Anyway, I digress. I also don't have him bonded. I don't have Suyu. So I think I'm lacking a little bit of damage, and maybe I just needed a little bit better gear on him. But I couldn't quite get that combination down for the second phase of killing the boss. But Dracula, I did. Now, I hope I can remember what the hell I did. I have a feeling I'm going to forget. But I did end up using, I think, the same tags. I might have changed something, but Team 4, cost regen, all monsters attack because they don't attack you, the other ones. The control resistance, we don't have to worry about that either. Non-bosses, restore HP, who cares? We don't touch them. And all monsters, stackable, defense down, who cares? They don't really affect us either. This was good for me to do it. I think this was similar. I think this is what he did, but I might have remembered wrong. But yeah, this is what I did. And he did it again with Jiushi instead of A5 Dracula. So if you want to see his version, I will link his video in the comments below for another example. Plus he gives more explanations of this run and also why it can fail. It's a little bit quirky. So I have Iovar in Soulbound Arcana, no awakenings, his exclusive but not maxed. Dracula has his maxed exclusive, max awakenings skills, and he's actually in Hell's Lament. I'm not sure, this could maybe change, but yeah. Sun Wukong was my main DPS, and he is in a very nice piece of Unstoppable Force. I should probably call that out. And he is in a Cataclysm set with a Watchguard bonus. I don't think he's perfect, but he's pretty solid. And his max artifact. Ingrid is the Lord for more of the bonus. Less so, I don't even actually place her, so that is part of this too. And Cyrene is in my fight for the sake of the cost regen to make up for it, because we have to use the tag to go against it. So where is our girl? Somewhere. I always miss her. It took me like 5 minutes to find her. So she's of course fully awakened. She has the Key of the Forsaken artifact to survive. And she does have this regen set on her, but I didn't even look at my stats on it. I just let it roll. And whatever she had on at the moment. Oh, and Airless is our healer. And she is in Wings of Grace, fully awakened. Fully skilled, only awakened 3. And she's in a euphoric orb. That's maybe could be something different, but we'll see. So let me just do my run. Again, shout out to Rites Gaming. I'm gonna link him. Make sure you guys go give him a sub. He does very good content. We're gonna place Cyrene, place Wukong quickly. And then we're going to place our healer facing upward. Hit that auto ultimate. Wukong will do his thing, hopefully. See, this is where it fails. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes the boss doesn't move right away, which is really weird. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So we're gonna wait. Cyrene can pop, and then Sun Wukong could use his ult, and this is where it fails. So this is actually funny that this example happened. It can fail sometimes. For some reason, he just doesn't hit her right away. There must be a strange timing exactly when you place the characters or something. But it doesn't feel like that, because there's been times where I've waited till, like, I place it super fast, super efficiently, and then it doesn't happen. And other times I wait a little long and it still doesn't happen. It doesn't feel like there's much rhyme or reason, but look at this is what you want. You want to quickly be able to get out half the damage before she really moves forward. And then when Wukong's about to do his ultimate, you could tell he's going to do it. You can just get rid of Cyrene because you want that cost back to place people later. And oh, that was rough. No. Oh my god. See? There's still some RNG that can happen. It's not perfect. It took me a little bit of runs. It took me a few times to get this right. So I think it's kind of good that I show examples of the failures, so I don't think I'm going to get rid of those. I think I want to show that. But yeah, Cyrene, Wukong, and then Airless. Get his auto ultimate on as fast as possible. Boom, boom, boom. That's good to see. That's great. Let's hold on to Cyrene's a little bit longer. You really need to get rid of her before Wukong. Make sure he's going to do his ult. Okay, he's definitely doing his ult. Pull her out. Because you need that cost back. You need that extra from pulling her out, not from how they pop out at the end here. And you don't need to place her later, so it's okay. But don't pull out Airless. That was my first mistake, because you actually need to place her. So we're going to place Wukong and Airless first. Hit that auto ultimate. Then I'm going to place Dracula behind them. And that's going to be the core of this team. So, boom, boom, boom. We're going to place Dracula now. He's going to use his ultimate as fast as possible and be Dracula. And then we're going to place that Iovar on the side just for the final little boost and help if needed. It just helps finish it off. Don't even know if we really needed him. But there we go. Job done. So that's my version of this team. Slightly different than his. Very different than what Destin did with his like free-to-play friendly version of it. Although the gearing is probably pretty hardcore, I would imagine. But it's pretty fun to see. Obviously, Wukong is the powerhouse of this one, and Dracula helps on the second phase. Obviously, Iovar only got a couple hits in, and we didn't even use Ingrid at all. So yeah, there you go, guys. Short guide and video here, but I really wanted to put this out because as we're all summoning for our Jezebels, we're trying to get this resource as much as possible for the shop to be able to get all these dang ancients, aren't we? I'm guilty of buying the other stuff first before ancients. I probably should just buy all the ancients first and then hope for the best later, because if I can't buy them all, I'm going to be pretty sad. But I did do this full event, hoping I can do the next one. In 2 days we have... So the good thing is, shout out, in a couple days we have War of Idols, and then we'll have the challenge for the Scion, the one that is with Kanan. So we're going to have a ton more resources to get the rest of these shards. I think we should be fine. So don't overly stress it. And that boss doesn't go away when the other one starts. So again, another thing to point out, and that's all still within the time, another day of this event if you're still trying to pull yourself. But there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. Shout out many times over to Rites. He's a great content creator. And yeah, deserves a sub. He does good guides, and I'm sure you won't regret that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.